name's Sam Gardner. I'm here today to show you how to pack the VeloVault, the new box from bikeboxonline. First thing to do, and this is a lot easier done with the bike upright and the wheels on the bike, is take the pedals off. Both pedals are different threads, and the easiest way to remember it is that the pedals have to go the opposite way that the wheels turn when you need to undo them. There's many different tools you might need depending on the type of pedals. It's either going to be a 6mm Allen key, or an 8mm Allen key, or a 15mm pedal spanner. So they're the tools you might use. I know that this particular bike is a 6mm, so opposite way the wheels turn. Again, do this with the wheels on the bike, and if you have to put some pressure on it, it doesn't dig the chain rings into anything or damage any parts of the bike. Again, opposite way the wheels turn. Depending on the size of the bike, you might need to take, you're certainly going to need to take the wheels off. Depending on the size of the bike, you might need to take the seat post off as well. I would say the boundary is about a 56 or 58cm bike, so if you're bigger than that, you will need to take the saddle off, possibly the rear derailleur, depending on the type of bike. If it's smaller than that, try leaving them on. The less things you take off, the less things you've got to reassemble at the other end. So it's easier, I always find, to take the handlebars off at the front of the stem here. You can take them off at the headset, which is actually less bolts. It's only 3 bolts instead of 4, but it's a little bit more technical because you need to readjust the preload on the bearings and could possibly damage the bearings. When you're doing all of this, you shouldn't need to actually adjust any of the cables themselves at all. So you won't have to adjust your brakes or your gears or anything like that. Leave all those exactly the same. You're going to need to take the wheels off. You might have a quick release. When you're doing the rear, taking it off at the rear, it's always better to put it in the smallest gear, like that. And then the rear wheel will come off a lot easier. Sometimes you just need to pull the rear derailleur back like that, just to take the rear wheel off the bike. So like I was saying, depending on the size of the bike, you might need to take the saddle off. This bike's a 58cm bike, and it just fits in, and I'm going to just demonstrate taking it off, just to show you how it works. And also, another good little tip to do at this point is to get some masking tape and put it round the saddle. Then you can know that you've got the right saddle height when you get to the other end. So just get a little bit of tape. Wrap it around like that. I'm going to use masking tape, electrical tape. When you take the saddle out, you just got a marker. So when you put the saddle back in, it's going to be at exactly the right height. You don't have to mess around getting it all fixed. Okay, next thing to do, to open the box up. The frame sits in like so. With this box, you've got what's called dual wheel fittings, so you can use the hole here, which is drilled for a quick release, and if it's a standard road bike, that's probably the easiest way of fitting it. Make sure that this anti-crush pole goes either side of the spokes, and then at the other end you use the nut for the quick release, and you have the spring, just tighten that up. And the foam pads here take up any slack, so it shouldn't be able to rattle loose. And obviously also just protect the rim, especially the carbon, from any damage and stop them getting scratched. If you've got a mountain bike and you haven't got a quick release, like some of the designs have, or you've got bolt through axles or a track bike for instance, you can use these straps here, or if you just want the extra security, you're welcome to use these straps and just have like the double fastening method. I'll put them on just to demonstrate. You shouldn't need to use both methods, and that's probably just a little bit quicker. Again, if you've got a road bike, the sprockets here go this side into that nice big recess. If you've got a mountain bike, you'll probably want to use this nice recess here to protect the disc brake rotors so that they don't get damaged, because they're notoriously fragile and easy to damage when you're travelling with a mountain bike. So I would leave those. This box has actually got a big advantage over a lot of boxes in that it's designed to fit 29er wheels on a mountain bike, so no matter what size wheels you've got, you should be able to fit them in. And the way that we've got these foam pads and the gap in between, that leaves a nice gap for the tyres to fit around there. And again, it should accommodate all wheel sizes that are currently on the market. So that's it, that's in with the safety straps and the quick releases, which is way more than you need. Back down here. Every bike's slightly different, so you just got to sort of see how your bike fits in the best. Got several straps which are going to be left vacant, such as this one which you could use for a pump. That space there fits very nicely for a helmet, if you'd like to use it for that. Like I explained, you've got a nice tool section there, and the saddle just about fits in without taking it off. But just to demonstrate, strap here, which works perfectly for your saddle. There you go, that's absolutely solid, not going anywhere. Whatever you do, don't forget your pedals. Fit those on that strap there. Very final thing we need to do, tight. So we just put the safety piece of foam in between the frame and the wheels. Like so. And the faces of these two poles come down to meet each other. Make sure the straps are tucked inside. Catches. You shouldn't need to force any of these, they should all just slot into place nicely. If you need to force them, there's a good chance that the bike's not packed quite right and something's snagging it, in which case just better to open the box up and just double check. Once that's in place, the anti-crush poles are touching each other, you'll be able to stand on the box, and there you go. Thanks for watching, please check out our website, and happy travels.